again, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Heart Talk podcast, where we talk deep into the complexity of love, relationship, commitment, and everything in between. I remain your host with the most, Lami.
I'm Hawa Kodlu, and on today's episode, we will be discussing an interesting and intriguing topic: the role of receiving gifts in a relationship, which is it's an interesting topic, and I would want to hear from our guests.
Yes, and joining us today, we have two special guests talking about Kemi and aka Femo. So they've been in a relationship for like 3 years now, but something has been causing a rift between them. The issue is this: Femi believes that Kemi's refusal to accept any of his gifts could mean she doesn't love him. But is that really the case, or is there more to the story? Stay tuned, because we are about to find out more. Alright, moving over to you, Femo. You've been in a committed relationship with Kemi for like 3 years now. Can you tell us what has been bothering you?
Okay, thank you guys for having us.
Yeah.
Welcome. We're happy to be here.
So me and Kemi been dating for a while, and everything was smooth and perfect. After some time, I figured out like there's a changes. She refused my gifts whenever I tried to give her gifts, no matter how small it is or big thoughtful. She would politely decline, which made me so worried, because this has been happening for like 3 years now.
This is really interesting, but do you really think she doesn't love you?
After this has been happening for 2 years, like I said, so I started to second guess whether she's just creating barrier between us.
Okay. After what Femo said, I guess I'm feeling hurt and uncertain about your love because you have been rejecting him. Can you tell us why you've been telling them now?
I understand how Femo feels, and it's hurt me to know that he's impatiently my love. But for me, it's not about rejecting him or his love. It's about how I view gifts and relationship. I've never been comfortable with the idea of receiving gifts, especially when I care deeply about someone.
Well, if I'm to say, this sounds more of a personal belief for you. But we would like to know, when you think about gifting in a relationship, is gift inherent to, comes with expectation? Like when you give someone, the person will expect something back, or maybe this is just something that stems from your past experiences, maybe you had similar experiences or belief?
I think it's partly personal belief and partly from how I was raised. Growing up, I saw people give gifts in ways that made the receiver feel obligated to reciprocate in some way, and I never wanted to feel like that in my own relationship. I wanted Femo to know that I love him for who he is, not for what he can give.
So you've heard what she said.
Yeah, the thing is that whenever I try to give her gifts, she politely declined. At first, I was a bit comfortable with it. She don't want to accept anything that I have to offer.
Yes, and I also want to take it to you again. Don't you think that you rejecting or refusing to accept his gift might be unintentionally, because you said you're not really deliberately, you might unintentionally be rejecting the way he shows or expresses love,
and can also hurt his feelings,
exactly.
Which I think it's obviously
Exactly.
To me, it was a small thing, but to him, it's a big way of showing love.
Exactly.
I just didn't want him to feel like he had to buy my affection or prove his love through material things.
Okay. So you've heard what she said. She never meant to hurt you, and I know with this you understand that.
Makes sense. So I also, like she said, now I get from the angle she's coming from. Then I'll adjust by her own type of love language, so that's to see how
you guys can balance the equation.
Yes, and I also want to ask you, like, you've heard him that is important when it comes to giving giving gift to people you love or someone you lost? Is there that room for you to start accepting gift from him since it's an important part of the way he expresses his own love?
I think I've been too rigid in my own thinking. If I know the gift comes from a place of love and care, I can work on being more open to it. Maybe we can focus on smaller, more symbolic gifts, things that comes from
The heart.
Exactly. Well, you've heard from our guests in the studio, but we're also going to go out there and hear people's opinion. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
What do you think about gifts, like receiving gifts from your partner? What do you think?
In my opinion, it's as if you're appreciating the person. And you support like men to gift their women.
That's why they are first. I don't care for them.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Alright. So money or flower, which would you prefer gifting your partner?
That's the last.
Tell her I prefer money.
Welcome back from that short break, and you've heard what our listener or viewers out there has to say about this important topic that we have. But I'd like our to shed more light.
It was really interesting
Yeah.
going outside to hear people's opinion on
Yeah.
the streets. Like there were diverse and different perspectives on receiving gifts from your partner. There are people that were like, they would actually prefer money than flowers. Of course, obviously I love money, so I would prefer money too. Yeah, because money is actually important.
It is.
So, and apart from that, the men out there were like, they have to gift their partner. It's really important to gift a woman that has been by your side for a long time, and you have to like show appreciation.
Exactly.
And for the ladies, let's say they were also saying yes, they would definitely accept gifts from their partner. But I would love to ask you this question, Lami. Would you accept gifts from your partner? Do you feel you're entitled to be gifted? Because for me,
yes.
I would say yes.
No, okay. When they give me, I love it, but I don't feel entitled to it because I feel it shouldn't feel as if you're being forced to do it. You understand? Yes, it should come from you wanting to do it. Maybe I just see something and then I thought of my partner and be like, oh, you like this or you like that, and then I get it from them, but not that. Last year, I bought gift for you.
You would have to receive it.
Exactly. You're not giving me anything.
So you can see we all have different opinions. Well, for me, I would say it's really important for you to gift me. And being entitled, kind of, because because when you look at this whole thing now, we have a different opinion.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So, and at times in a relationship, you just have to come to a certain compromise with each other and get to, understand each other and do what your partner wants, even if it's not 100%, but it's on a certain level. So,
okay, we want to say a very big thank you to Femo and Kemi for joining us today. Thank you so much, and we hope the conversation we have today will help strengthen the love and relationship you have.
Thank you. Because this podcast has helped us to rectify the problem, and it was so helpful.
Thank you. This conversation has helped me understand Femi's feelings better, and I'm glad we could talk to it.
Okay, thank you so much. And to you either listening or watching, if at all you ever find yourself in a situation like this, always remember that communication and understanding are the key to an important relationship, to an important love and everything. So you have to make sure you understand each other, communicate at all times. And with that, we have come to the end of the show. But before we go, we can't go without you following us.
definitely.
Without you watching. We tell you subscribing,
liking, and commenting on all our social
yes,
media
go to our
platforms.
YouTube. That's the only place you can watch it in full.
Yes.
So go to our YouTube channel, watch it,
Subscribe, like, and comment
before someone tell me they don't.
the Heart Talk Podcast.
On TikTok.
On TikTok, Heart Talk Podcast.
Yes.
On Facebook,
Heart Talk Podcast.
Instagram.
On Instagram at Heart Talk Podcast 24. On X, Heart_Podcast 24. That's all we have for you today. On behalf of my co-host with the most,
Abubakar.
and I am Lami saying join us next time. And this has been the Heart Talk Podcast.
Bye guys.